Hi Paula, I'm going to make you pot pies. I'm going to show you how. I got a special apron here. Keep me from getting all floury. So, pot pies are one of my favorite things to eat. And they're not too hard to make, and they're a good way to use up leftovers. Ready? Okay, so I'm going to start with the aromatics. It's like the base, and they'll make really good flavor. So I'm doing it all just from scratch. I washed these already, and I'm just going to show you how to do. I'm going to cut off the ends and throw them in there. And then I'm just going to take the whole celery. I got a whole celery, but I probably won't end up using all of it. But you want the leaves and stuff if you can get them. If not, just get some celery sticks and chop them. I'm making probably 3 pies, so I'm going to use a lot of celery and like a big onion to make the base. It all gets soft and mushy inside of it. Just makes for really good flavor. I'm going to put them in here. Yeah, oh shit, I'm so not a pro, but...
You are a pro, baby.
Thanks, sweetie. So, okay, there's some salad. There's that up there for now. I got my onion. Oops. So, skin it onion. Top and tail. Take off the skin. Make a little slice. I think. Yeah, I'll use the big half. And just chunks is fine because it's going to get real soft pretty soon. Celery and onion. Okay. You can use other stuff too. It's a really good way to use up vegetables like that you were going to use but didn't. They're getting all soggy. That'll be good for the base. I'll start with that. You could use leeks. Other kinds of onions like shallots are really strong, and yeah. Anyway, let's start with the base of the pie. Hey, okay, so now we're going to make the innards of the pie, like the guts that go in it. And usually I'd put some oil in a pan, but I don't have oil, so I'm going to use butter because it's what I got and I'm broke. So because I'm using butter, I'm going to use a really low heat. Butter burns faster than most oils. Now the thing about pot pies, Paula, that you might not think is cool is they're not, like they're fatty. They're good for you, but they're not because of all the pastry, right? And pastry is mostly lard, which is fat, straight up. Thing is though, all the vegetables and stuff that are in them make them not so terrible, right? It's the only way I get to eat my veg. Well, it's going to take a minute. Hey, so I guess I'm going to get all my veg ready before I start cooking it up. Like a cooking show. So smart that way. Parsnips, white carrots. I'm in love with these right now. You can use any vegetables to make the innards of your pot pie. The more the better. Really tasty are sweet potatoes. Obviously parsnips, they're my favorite right now. I tried turnips and I hated them. Yams, potatoes. I'm using frozen vegetables today because I'm broke and it's what I have. So I'm going to sort of scrape these. I'm not going to peel them because, well, I don't have a peeler either. So I'm going to wash them, scrape some of the skin off, and chop them up. Yep, super ghetto. I've got steel wool. I don't care. It's clean. And it works like a hot damn. I'm going to do, lots. I love these things. So I'm probably going to do, for 3 pies, maybe even 10 of them even. A lot. I love this stuff as in the gut. It just tastes delicious. Delicious. Hey, okay, so I got my parsnips chopped. There they are. Got my frozen veg here. That's all that I'm putting in this pie because it's all I've got. Yeah, so I'm going to start by dumping all of this in here. Just letting it go. I just gonna let that do its thing and cook with the oil until the onions turn clear. So however long that takes. I don't know, cooking shows I always say it takes a minute, but I don't have a good stove.
Just only pulling that all your cock.
Is it going?
Wait a second, right now.
Oh, okay. So this is all
We gotta go
ready now. It looks like this. Just starting to get a little brown in some places, but it's mostly clear. See that? Clear. So now I'm going to add liquid to it and then put in my parsnips so that those vegetables that I'm going to add, whether they're carrots or whatever, they'll cook in this liquid. Usually I have chicken broth left from the chicken that I made, but there isn't any. It got turned into gravy, so I've got this, and that's all I've got because I'm broke, so this is what I'm using. And I'm going to stir it into, I don't know, this. Stir it into a bunch of water and make about like 2 cups, 3 cups. Say 3 pies, I'm going to add 3 cups of this chicken stock. Okay, hey, now the boys are here, so it's noisy. I pour this liquid in, I just mix that stock with water. So you want your biggest fry pan. I'm always underestimating how much shit is going to go in here, and I always overfill it. Watch this. I'm going to put all my veggies in there to boil, and it's going to be super duper full. But, you know, we'll cook them. So just stir them in here, and they're going to boil like, you know, like you were boiling carrots or just boiling broccoli, or as if you were just making, you know, regular stuff. So I'm going to put those in there, let them boil. And this is, it's not going to get too much fuller, but it's probably over full. It's going to be hard to mix stuff. No big deal. I mean, I don't have a billion pots, so I just use what I got. And yeah, I'm going to let this cook. By the way, cooking those onions took more like 10 minutes. I think those cooking shows lie. So I'm going to let that cook for probably another 10, maybe even 15. And I'm going to start pulling apart my chicken. Yeah, that's what's next. Okay, here's my chicken. It's just been in the fridge. We were lazy last night and just popped it in there after cooking just to get it out of the way. So, awesome chicken. Luke sometimes works for trade with this guy who gives us free-range chickens. Basically, there's no way. I mean, we would eat it eventually, and it was really, really tasty stuff. But, I don't know. I'm going to be able to with this, what's left of this chicken. See, we hardly ate any, actually. We just had the one breast last night. There's so much meat on these suckers because they run around. They have muscles in places you wouldn't believe. Peel up all the skin. That's garbage. Shit. Yeah. This takes a little while. It works better. I should have done this while it was warm, but I was feeling really lazy. But, I mean, you'll probably buy, what I usually do if I don't have a whole chicken is just buy chicken thighs or whatever from the butcher down there. And just sort of pull it apart, mash it up a little. God, this chicken looks, there we go. Okay, so yeah, just like tear it up a little, smaller sort of bite-sizable pieces, because as much as we're cooking this and it's gonna, all the flavor is gonna come right out of it and be nice, it's still gonna be in pretty big hunks if you leave it, if you put it in there in big hunks. But yeah, you can do this with chicken thighs, and you can just cook them off like for the soup as you're making it. I'll probably use most of this and then make soup as well out of, I'll soak the carcass and boil carcass or whatever and pull it apart, and then it'll be done. So yeah, this is going to take a while. Oh, my hands are all greasy. How am I going to turn that off? Okay, see, this is boiling away. Parsnips actually don't take that long to cook, so that won't take too long. But I'm going to take a while pulling this apart.